Hiya, this is a Hornby Railroad Tornado, and I'm going to take the number off with, well, I'm using rubbing compound, but most people use T-cut, but you use something like that. This is rubbing compound and a cotton bud, and just rub it over the number and it should come off. Now I haven't actually done this ever, so this is the first time. If I muck it up, it doesn't matter, because this locomotive I'm converting into a science fiction train called Hurricane. So here is some rubbing compound, just a small amount of it on the end of my cotton bud, and then I'll just wipe it over this and keep rubbing away at it until the number comes off. Just take my time. See, some of the paint is gradually coming off. There we are. Already the one is starting to go. Now with rubbing compound you can add a little water if you wish to. The numbers are coming off. So it's only taking a few seconds. T-cut will do a similar job. These are basically abrasive compounds. There we are. Now what you can do is get more of these numbers from Fox Transfers and other companies, and you can renumber your locomotive. I'm just going a bit wider there just to blend in any sort of marks that might show. And in this case I'm not going to renumber the locomotive, I'm just getting rid of the number so it doesn't show through once I've painted it. So I'm going to paint it a single colour, and sometimes these numbers do show through, so these numbers, these transfers are already on the upper surface, and I'm just taking this paint layer off and going down to the layer underneath. There we are. So this is the first time I've actually done this. It seems fairly easy. Don't know if there's any other tips. This seems to do it. It's almost completely gone. So it's only taken 2 or 3 minutes. Or perhaps once the transfer is on, spraying it with a Matt Varnish just to seal it and get that matte finish again. There we are, that's got the other number off. So this time I'm literally just rubbing where the number is. So there is an interesting effect here where the number is taken off with the rubbing compound. It has gone slightly glossy and it's polished it in effect. So note that. It may be that T-cut doesn't do it quite as much, but I'm sure T-cut will have a similar effect. That is essentially a polisher as well. So I suppose a matte varnish would just get rid of that, but I'll never know because I'm going to spray paint this whole locomotive a different colour anyhow. So still worth some experimentation. So there we have the sprayed Tornado body shell. It looks really good, and no sign of the number showing through. And this is going to be my science fiction train Hurricane, and I'm just fitting it all together again. So here we go, look at that. Tornado on its way to become science fiction Hurricane. Looks nice.